Today, another topic that we are going to discuss in third chapter of GFC is company. Company already we discussed in previous video. Today we are going to discuss about differences between public and private company. Company, as we discussed before, that is company means that is any entity engaging in business such as proprietorship, means the company may be, the entity may be in the form of proprietorship or in the form of partnership or in the form of corporation, is termed as company. A company may be a business, service or membership organization, and that is called company, and features also we discussed in previous video. Today we are going to discuss about differences between public and private company. Public company. The first type of company is public company. A public company is one which is inviting the general public to subscribe to its capital with a minimum of 7 members and unlimited membership. Here general public can arrange capital. Subscribe means arrange. General public can arrange capital, and the membership, when I come to membership is minimum 7. Means in Telugu, Kanishta Sabhyula Sankhya 7. Next, membership is unlimited. Garishta Sabhyula Sankhya Aparimitam, and does not restrict the rights of its members to transfer shares freely. Means here వాటాదారుడు తన వాటాను స్వేచ్ఛగా బదిలీ చేసుకొనవచ్చును. మీన్స్ వెన్ ఎవర్ హీ నీడ్ మనీ he can share his money. That is called, he can transfer the shares freely. A company can change its affairs with a minimum of their directors. Means affairs means వ్యవహారాలు. మీన్స్ శాసనాత్మక సమావేశాన్ని, శాసనాత్మక నివేదికను తయారు చేయాలి. డైరెక్టర్లుగా ఉండేవారు అర్హత వాటాదారులను తప్పనిసరిగా కలిగి ఉండాలి. Means they can change its affairs. Means whenever they need anything, they need to change, that they can change. Next, these companies must include the word. Means last లో ఏం వర్డ్ వస్తుంది అంటే లిమిటెడ్ అనే వర్డ్ వస్తుంది. కంపెనీ పేరు చివర లిమిటెడ్ అనే పేరు మాత్రమే ఉండాలి in their name, that denote the limited liability of its members. Means liability is limited because public company members liability is limited, means their responsibility is limited, so at last it is named as limited. Example is Hindustan Liver Limited, one of the company which is named as, that is at last limited. A public company is ideal form of business organization to run business on a large scale. Means large scale పెద్ద కంపెనీస్ అన్ని పబ్లిక్ కంపెనీసే పెద్దవిగా ఉంటాయి, అండ్ పెద్ద ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి. It has a potential to collect large amount of capital. Means if the industry is large scale, means in future they can collect the capital more, and profits also is more. There is a potential means future. In future they can collect large amount of capital. Next, private company. A company is in which does not invite public to subscribe to its capital. Means in public company, general public can arrange capital, but in private company, general public won't be arranging capital with a minimum of 2 and maximum of 50 members. Here కనిష్ట సభ్యుల సంఖ్య 2, గరిష్ట సభ్యుల సంఖ్య 50. అంటే ఇక్కడ మెంబర్షిప్ ఈజ్ లిమిటెడ్, that not as like in the public company. Here membership is not more there. In membership is unlimited in public company. Here only 50, up to 50 only membership is there, and restrict the right of its members to transfer their shares. మీన్స్ వాటాదారుడు తన వాటాని స్వేచ్ఛగా బదిలీ చేయడానికి వీలు లేదు. Here restrictions will be having to the members, that is to transfer the shares. A private company can manage its affairs with a minimum of 2 directors only. means there in public company directors number is 3, but in private company the directors number is 2. Next, such a company must include the work, and here at last the name is private limited. Company పేరు చివర ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ అని ఉంటుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ప్రియా ఫుడ్స్ ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్. అలా ఫ్యాక్టరీస్కి కానీ ఏదైనా ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్కి కానీ అట్ లాస్ట్ ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ అనే నేమ్ ఉంటుంది. And that is a private company. A private company is an ideal form of organization to run business on a relatively small scale. అంటే చిన్న బిజినెస్ చేయడానికి ఇదొక ఐడియల్ ఫామ్, అంటే మంచి అండ్ విత్ ఆన్ ఎ రిలేటివ్లీ స్మాల్ స్కేల్ విత్ ఎ స్మాల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మెంబర్స్, బట్ మెంబర్షిప్ ఈస్ లిమిటెడ్ హియర్. ద ప్రైవేట్ కంపెనీ కెన్ ఎంజాయ్ సర్టైన్ ద బెనిఫిట్ ఆఫ్ limited liability. Limited liability means here the responsibility will be more, and it can enjoy certain exemptions and privileges. Privileges means rights and advantages, and exemptions means freedom of creativity they can have, and also that is creativity in production of goods and in marketing, as in the marketing, and special rights they will be having, means on the workers, and for sharing or transferring capital they will be having special rights over a public company. Means than public company, here exemptions and privileges are more, which makes it an easiest and most suitable form of business organization. Means it is a easiest form of easy to run and also easy to form. Business organization is easy to form. Today most of the small industries are formed as a private limited companies. Means small industries are forming as a private limited companies only. And this is a public and private company differences.
Hey guys, I am Surbhi and once again welcome to my channel Key Differences. In this session, I am going to explain you the difference between private limited company and public limited company. So friends, let's get started. Private limited company. Private limited company is a joint stock company whose shares are held by private individuals. It is one which through its articles of association limits the transferability of shares, that is, the members cannot transfer its shares, limits the number of members to 200 other than one person company, meaning that except for one person company, the maximum number of members in a private limited company can be 200 only, prohibits the entity to invite public for subscribing the securities offered. That is, the entity cannot invite public to subscribe for its shares or debentures. Public limited company. A public limited company is a joint stock company which is listed on a recognized stock exchange and its securities are traded publicly in the market. A public limited company can invite the general public to subscribe for its shares, and there is no restriction on the transferability of shares by the members. Now here you need to know that subsidiary of a public company is deemed as a public company. Difference between private limited company and public limited company. A private limited company is a company which is not listed on a recognized stock exchange, as well as its ownership lies in the hands of private individuals. On the other hand, a public limited company is a company whose ownership lies in the hands of general public, as well as it is listed on a recognized stock exchange. When it comes to members, the number of members in a private company should not be less than 2 and more than 200. Conversely, to form a public company, there must be at least 7 members and there is no limit on the maximum number of members. If we talk about directors, at the time of forming a private limited company, there must be at least 2 directors. As against, there must be at least 3 directors to form a public limited company. Next, as we have already discussed, the members of a private limited company are not allowed to transfer their shares. However, the members of a public limited company can freely transfer their shares. A private limited company cannot invite public to subscribe for its shares, whereas a public limited company can invite general public to subscribe for its shares through prospectus. Prospectus. Issue of prospectus or a statement in lieu of prospectus is not required for private limited company, whereas issue of prospectus or statement in lieu of prospectus is a must for a public company. Statutory meeting. To held statutory meeting is a must for a public limited company. However, it is voluntary in case of a private limited company. Next, quorum. In case of a private limited company, 2 members must be present in person to complete quorum at the AGM. On the contrary, 5 members must be present in person to complete the quorum of a public limited company's annual general meeting. Start of business. After getting the certificate of incorporation, a private company can start its business. As against, a public company can begin its operations after getting certificate of commencement of business along with the certificate of incorporation. Lastly, in case of a private company, the word private limited is added as a suffix after the name of the company. In contrast, public companies use the word limited as a suffix after their name. Well friends, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope you find this lesson very useful. I'm sure that all your doubts regarding the difference between private limited company and public limited company are cleared now. However, if you want to study the topic further in detail, you can visit our official website, that is keydifferences.com. Here you can find a detailed comparison of the two along with their definitions. Links are also provided in the description below. So guys, please like this video, share it with your friends, and if you have any queries or feedback for me, do comment below. And guys, please subscribe our channel for more updates. I'll be back soon with a new lesson. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.